Can I give give a couple minutes, see if we have anybody join us? Not, I will just start talking because I'm not afraid to talk to myself. I will just get started. Well, I am going to get started even if I am talking to myself for a few minutes. I just wanted to say hello, hello, hello. Thank you guys so much for joining us today, for joining me today for another episode of Look Who's Cruising Now. And I'm super excited to bring up my guest who I've been dying to talk to all last week. But I thought, no, I better save it for the live so that we actually have stuff to talk about. You know how girlfriends are. You can just kind of start talking and talking and then forget about the whole point of the interview. Uh-oh, I think she just dropped off. So let me give a few more minutes. Hey JNS, how are you? Thanks so much for joining. I appreciate it. Okay, I see her again. She's probably thinking something is wrong because I don't have her up on camera yet, but I'm gonna do that right now. So, if you guys could help me welcome to Look Who's Cruising Now, my new cruising bestie, the lovely, creative, and ever evolving Etta.
Hi, honey. Can you hear me?
Crowd goes wild. It's Etta. How are
Can you?
you? How are you?
I'm good. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You can hear me?
Perfect.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Yay. Well, I said I was dying to talk to you all week, and that is true. I know we had some text messages here and there, but I'm like, if I start asking her questions now, what am I going to talk about today?
Oh, God. Hi, Janice.
So I thought I better save it for the live. So that's what I decided to do. Thank you again so much for doing this. I appreciate
Oh,
it.
thank you. Sorry we missed an opportunity to do it on the ship.
I know. Isn't that so funny? We got on board and it's like, oh, we got plenty of time. No worries, no worries. And then yeah, exactly. We were running from minute one.
Yep.
From that first step onto the Lido with the shout outs from Veronica and
Yeah.
Edna. It was on.
It was great. It was great.
It was so great. It was so
Yeah.
great. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I wanted to I didn't want to tell you topics, although it was just going to be general stuff.
That's okay.
I was like, let's just talk.
Yeah. That's
um,
great.
so just talking about cruising in general, but of course, the Meet and I group cruise 2023. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's a
First,
lot. That's a lot you can say about
it's
that.
a lot you can say about that. It's a lot you can say about that. And I know you have a channel, so of course I want you to talk about your channel and what you have going on and how is Etta evolving these days? What is going on?
Well, I'm still in I mean, everybody has been uploading and uploading, and I'm just like, okay, I better get something out. Mind you, I'm in the process of trying to make the new 3,000 required watch hours. So
Yes.
it's just like, it's a lot of family stuff going on. Like, even today is a nephew birthday, and my sister and her husband, Loretta, their
Mhm.
anniversary. I think
Hi,
their
Loretta.
25th, I want to say 24th,
Oh
maybe
wow.
24th anniversary. Yes. So,
Awesome. Congrats to
yeah.
them.
And it's just been I just hit the ground running. And I laughed at Keisha H today. She said, she's been running my playlist. She said, Etta, you ought to be tired. You've been over here running. And I have literally been doing that. So yeah, I'm just trying to get my videos uploaded. And I finally got one that I can, that's going to is scheduled to go today because I can't literally physically sit there to be in a premiere. So
Got
I
it.
just scheduled it to upload because I've got to get something out. I've got to get them out there. So like Anwar said the other day, he was like, come on, you guys, I did 9 premieres that I was in today. Y'all got to chill, cool out. But I get it. It's a lot of us and everybody was warned. This will go on through next month and
Yes,
maybe to August. So it's
yes.
just, it's
I
like a
know.
running on
I don't want to
symptoms.
feel like it's a race, but everybody is like. I don't feel like it's like a competitive race. Like
Correct.
we try to get there before the next person. I just feel like
Right.
everybody is still so excited and
Yes.
wants to not only relive those moments but to
Yes.
share them.
Yes, yes, and I've been looking at everybody's everything. So I've been always, I've been all like, another, I missed that one. Let me go back and I'm not going to miss that one.
I know.
It's
I
crazy.
feel like I'm trying to keep up too, but I feel like I'm missing some. So I don't know
Yes,
if the notification bell is not working
no,
or
it
what.
has
But
been. I've been going through that. I've been missing. I'm not getting notifications of even the ones that I currently watch.
right.
So you know how YouTube do.
Well, it's not
It's
right, YouTube. It's not right. It's not right. We
not
want to
because
know. We
we
want to
out
see.
here. Yeah, that's so
But
funny.
that's funny. That's how. I mean, I had already been subscribed to your channel, but I really feel like I was getting to know you just because we kept running into each other
Yeah.
in these YouTube streets, as they say, and just being in other people's premieres and lives, and
Yes.
the funny comments. So when the opportunity for us to meet at the airport before heading on to the cruise came up, the opportunity came up. I'm like, yeah.
Right. Hey, Levi.
Hey, Minai, how are you? How are you? Of course, guess what we're talking about? We are talking about how we met and how it was just instant connections from boarding or getting ready to board the Meet
Yeah.
and I Group Cruise 2023. So,
Yeah.
and of course, we're running Etta's playlist because she is super close to the new, what are we calling it, YPP. I don't know what we
Yeah.
call that program, but the first round, the
Right. The first
first
round.
500, the first 3,000. So anyway, thanks for coming in, guys. I appreciate it. Um, so what? Of course, I started saying before, girlfriends can just talk all day about everything and anything, but I thought I better have some like structured questions here so that we could
Focus.
know which way. Yeah, so we can focus. So we already talked about what was happening with your channel. You're trying to get these cruise vlogs out, like the rest of us. And
Yes.
yes, Meet and I with their new website and
Yes.
having everything posted on Facebook is so
Are you coming
awesome.
for the cheer?
Yep, yep.
Hmm.
So, do you have any like other than that? I know that's big, of course, getting monetized on your channel. But do you have any other specific goals that you're trying to work on, or what was your overall plan? I guess for your channel, what you want to do?
For my overall plan, but life gets in the way, I wanted to use YouTube as it first started for Howard and I to just converse and share about at that time, I guess it was 22 years. 22. I think I started, when we
Wow.
were at 22 years.
Hmm.
And is, if you don't know, he is 20 years older than I am. So we, have a few interesting things about our relationship that kept and keep us kind of grounded. And it's simple, and I can't say easy, but it makes it easy to do. But
Mhm.
so that's really where I started. But then that big C word came when COVID hit, which was right in the beginning, because it was February 2020, which I
Mhm.
didn't realize. I should have really just like dived in on YouTube, but I didn't, because
Well,
real life matters were happening. And I
yeah,
didn't give a
things were happening.
damn about no recording and video and sit in front of my TV and my phone and saying anything,
Right.
So, and I was still going to work every day.
Yeah,
So
most of us
I was
were in
just
the beginning, yeah.
fearful. Yeah, I was just fearful of life, period. So,
Right.
and I used to catch the metro in. So I had to then drive to work. I haven't driven to work in a long time every day. Yeah, that's just not what I do because I work in downtown Baltimore. I don't live in Baltimore City, but I work there.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
so all of that just stopped. I just,
Yeah.
got right out of that. And then I realized, that I needed to do something. I'm a expressive person, so I needed to express myself. And I started watching someone called Pat Flynn. I started watching his YouTube channels, and Sean Cannell, he owns a corporation called Think Media.
Yeah.
So I said, they talked about podcasting. So I was like, oh yeah, so let me just express myself and just do all that. Cause I wasn't into like the on screen thing and all of
Mhm.
that. So it just became something that I loved. And then they talked about, you might as well just podcast video your podcast. And I'm like, well, I just might as well finish just doing my YouTube stuff. But after a while, they say you should get into something that you love. So I was like, you know what? I started watching like Etta vlogged, and I watched um, Kaya and Angel and watching Edna. I started watching Life with V. And then she introduced us to Meet and Anwar when she did a live. Hi, Keisha Age. So I started watching everyone vlogging, and then I joined Meet and I's channel, and
Mhm.
it just became a community. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to stick to vlogging with some chat time stuff, some story time stuff.
Right.
I'll just, mix it up. And here we are today. So I mostly vlog still,
Uh-huh.
but I actually wanted it to be a place where people could come to just be educated about relationship information.
Mhm.
And then it just turned into, well, I'm just going to share me with the world. And so that's just basically
Well, thank
what
you
I've,
for doing that.
right, that's what I've been doing. And then the big blow up, I mean, because you don't know who you're reaching, who you're talking to, was the
Mhm.
Meet and I Awards. I had no
Yes.
idea that
Same.
anybody, would pay attention to my little 5, 6 minute quick tips about a relationship thing. So I just like, this is something that I feel I'm knowledgeable at. So let me speak on this.
Mhm.
And when I was voted most inspirational channel, it was probably an inspirational moment, but they felt it was channel of the year for inspiration worthy. I accept that, and I'm
Yeah.
thankful and I'm grateful, and I'll take that. So that alone was the encouragement to just keep doing whatever it is that I'm doing,
Right.
because it's wanted, it's granted, and it's enjoyed. So I
It
just,
is very much enjoyed, very much
yeah,
enjoyed. Everyone feels like, they learned something new, and even if it's just it may be things that you already knew, but hearing it again or hearing it from somebody else with their own twist on, it's like, oh yeah,
yeah,
I've been running your playlist.
right. Thank you.
So
It's
you're
different
running
than what you see now. So it started really different. There's a lot of stuff in there.
but yeah, one of the videos you were just talking about, about how compromise is so important in the relationship.
Yes.
But I'm sure everybody knows that. But it was like,
Yes.
yeah, like keep it simple, people.
Yeah.
It's like
Yes.
that's a basic thing. You know that. So
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Uh, so you feel like you have changed so much just during the course of this short time that you've been on YouTube. I'm sorry, I have a like faulty chair here. I keep sinking
That's what
now.
the other rocky one too. We're rocking together, honey. We're still on the ship. Got to get your land legs back.
Yeah, right, right. It's hard. It's hard coming back.
It is. It is. Yes. I just want to address Keisha. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you for running my list on my list. And I thank you.
Oh, on your playlist. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like the key reason that I named my channel Evolving with Etta, because I know I'm not going to sit in one seat for a long, long time. So as my channel changes, you will ride this wave with me on this journey, because I knew she was not going to sit still with one thing. If you go back
You're
to
not
my
a sit. You're not a sit still kind of girl, huh?
no, like right when it's so funny, when I first started my course with Sean Cannell, he said your first videos will be your worst videos, and they
Hmm.
always said to start messy, just
To
start.
start.
You cannot perfect anything. No such thing as perfection. So I did. And I mean, my intro to that first video, I won't change it and I'm not going to take it down, but it is horrifying. That music, I just die laughing and then cry. It is
Well,
horrible.
people kept watching, so it can't be that bad, Etta.
Okay.
You're being your own worst critic.
It is crazy, but yeah. So like I said, I'll take it. I will ride along with it.
Yes, yes. Hey, Edna, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Look at all these people coming to say hi to Etta. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Okay. Are we ready to move on to this cruise? I don't want to cut you off if you have anything else you
We
would
are
like to say.
ready.
We are ready. But first of all, did you? I know this wasn't your first cruise, but I think you told me before that you all have only done group cruises. Is that right?
No,
Oh,
this is my third group cruise. My ever so first cruise was a group cruise. I was
ah,
fortunate enough to go with my oldest sister and her husband and her entire work department. She
oh,
had a
this.
supervisor and her husband that always gave, God rest your soul, Miss Wade. She and her husband would do this group cruise every year. I think my sister was on the fantasy 25 times because she was one
They
of the
want
ones that said when the fantasy said bye-bye, because they probably became platinum on the fantasy alone.
wow.
So yes, they introduced me to cruising. It was a group cruise, and as I said, it was her supervisor, and they had drank not drink. They had drank parties. They had cruise parties before the cruise.
Uh-huh. That's kind of a fun idea.
Oh my God, because it was a whole theme set up. So you're
Right.
drinking and you're eating and they're playing music and they're watching previous videos. So this one thing that, oh my God, my brother-in-law and I had this one thing that before every cruise, talk about the hype fest. There was let me see. I can't remember her name, but Kathy something. She sang this song for Carnival that was like, she named almost every ship. It was the Carnival Fascination, Imagination, Sensation, and it was all in her song. And it was a CD that you could order
Oh,
from
wow.
Carnival. They would just send it to you for free if you were booked for a cruise. So we would play that thing every night and have a drink.
Wow.
Welcome to the
Hey,
cruise. I'm
Super
telling you,
Chat, thanks for coming in.
months
How
before.
are
Hi,
you? How
Super Chat.
are you?
So yeah, that was our hype fest before. I mean, months before the cruise. It was
Yeah.
ridiculous. It was
I mean,
ridiculous.
I can imagine. I'm already, of course, we're already talking about the 2024 cruise, and so like the hype,
Yeah,
not the hype, because it's not hype. It's true.
beyond.
It's true. The excitement, the excitement is gonna be all year. So,
Hey,
somebody might
Bud
want to take that up and run with it.
Yes, yes, and that's definitely like the dot continuation from this year to next year because it's just gonna be probably even crazier.
Wow, wow. Okay,
Yes,
so that first cruise, group cruise with your sister and brother-in-law
yes,
and all of their crew.
yes,
So that was Carnival. Obviously, you're talking about the fantasy.
absolutely. It was the Carnival Destiny. She doesn't even exist anymore. She's been
Or
turned
yeah.
into the Sunrise or something. I think.
Oh, I saw the Bud Files come in. Hey guys, thank you.
Bye-bye.
How are you? How are you?
Hey, friend.
So is Carnival the only cruise line that you've sailed on?
I've also, well, Howard and I have done the Royal Caribbean. We did Oasis, the Oasis ship.
Okay, nice, nice.
Mhm.
So
It was fairly new.
I'm not going to get into the platinum. What color is your sea sailing sign card
I'm still golden. I'm living my life
discussion?
like it's golden.
You're gold. You're gold.
Yeah.
I think that was so funny that was such a hot topic of
The
conversation
thing.
before we went. I don't know if anybody actually saw Rod with his blue card.
I
I
don't
I mean
think
I
so.
saw him, but I didn't see the card, so I don't know if he was carefully hiding it or if he gave up on that. It doesn't matter. You're on the ship
Doesn't
now.
matter.
We're here.
Yes,
We're
yes. And that's one and done.
here. That's right. Never to be seen again.
Yeah.
Funny. So is there a ship that you are looking forward to cruising on next with Carnival or just whatever?
Ships as in plural. The
Oh, ships.
Vista.
Okay.
The Vista, Horizon, of course, Mardi Gras celebration, all of them. Anything. Yes, I want to do the sunrise. I want to try all of them to get me where I need to be. Anyway, I want to get the platinum. God bless Veronica, Vicky, and V because they've all made
Oh
it
yeah.
to the white card, the beautiful white card. She's about to hit diamond.
I
So God
know.
bless her.
I know. Yeah,
Yes.
that is goals. That is goals.
Yes.
When
Indeed.
she and Edna, just strolled casually
Yeah.
onto the ship after being
Right.
in the exclusive lounge
Oh,
on boarding day, it must be nice. It must be
man,
nice.
Donna's gonna be crazy.
I'm trying to get better at putting up the chats, guys. So I mean, we'll be lit.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I mean, you're very close. 29
Yeah.
must be close, right? You're already at
Mhm.
platinum, so I think you'll see it. I think you guys will reach it, no problem.
Definitely. I agree.
Okay, so you're a big proponent of group cruises. I don't know if you remember that this was my first group cruise, and
Ooh.
I didn't really know what to expect. I did some
Right.
blogs in the beginning. I'm like, should I go? Should I not go? I don't know.
Right.
But well, I'm super happy that I did.
I'm glad you did
I
too.
think I had a great time. But what do you
Yeah.
think? How did I do on my first group cruise?
I think you did excellent. I think you did very, very well. To be someone that cruises alone, it's like, I mean, you were just like, yep, let's go. Yep. right there.
Oh, yeah, well, that's the thing. I've done a little. That was the only thing I guess I hadn't done. Like I've cruised alone, I've cruised with friends, I've cruised with family, but I had just never had the opportunity to meet a group to join a group cruise.
Right,
So I'm like,
right. To not know anybody, that's
yeah. Well, I
huge.
did know. I mean, I Edna. I'm like, I did know
Right,
Edna.
right.
I mean, I'm talking to you guys like I've been knowing you for years, and we've been
I
hanging
you
out for years. I met Edna once before, and obviously that was great, and
right.
we
Yeah,
had a good time. So I guess I just assumed it was gonna be more of the same, and
yeah,
like-minded people, and people who just were there to have a good time and meet each other. So yeah,
yes.
yeah,
That was
I think
great.
that was accomplished.
Yes, you did wonderful.
Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, my next question was about that platinum status, but we already talked about that.
Ooh, I guess. I hope it's coming soon. I need three. I'm going for exactly that. Hey, your favorite couple,
Hey,
my
favorite
favorite
couple.
couple, our
Thanks for
favorite
coming
couple.
in. Yes, your favorite couple, my favorent couple, our favorite couple. Thanks for
Yeah,
coming
look, I
in.
forgot what I was saying.
I think when I talked to Meet and I before the cruise, I was asking them if they thought that the perks were worth it, to be loyal to one cruise line. I know
It is.
we want that status, but
I think so.
are you feel like the perks are worth it? I don't really know. I guess I feel like it's far off, so I don't know what the additional perks are.
Whatever it
um,
is, I welcome it.
Whatever it is, I want it.
Yep, that's what I want. I want that.
I'll take a couple of, special drinks
Yes.
and,
Yep.
the warm welcome, that easy
Yes.
boarding, all of that. I
Yeah.
think you get
Yeah.
some valet or laundry service, something like that. You got you platinum people and or
Yes.
diamond. If you're in the house, you can feel free to tell us what it's like
Yes.
up there.
Yes. I'm hoping to get
That free
three.
laundry is different.
Right, the free laundry. I like that. I would like that very much.
Yes, I would like that.
Shoot,
I would like that. So,
definitely. So yeah, I'm hoping to get three straight 7 day. If I can do three straight 7 day, it's
yeah,
done.
yeah. Well, I mean, you have plenty of cruises that are
Coming,
being
right?
described and you're being invited to. So, oh my goodness, my battery says it's running low, but I thought I was plugged in. Hang on. We can't stop now.
Oh
Okay.
goodness.
Hopefully that's okay.
All
All
right.
right, we're still here. If I just get disconnected, I promise I'm not hanging up on you or anybody else. I have been experiencing some technical difficulty. But team plan, hashtag team platinum.
Right. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Well, yeah, y'all save room. Y'all save room. I'll get there eventually.
Yes. Yes.
So what's the first thing you look forward to doing? What when you sorry, not pulling a rod with the battery dying. I don't know what that means, but I hope that's not a regular thing. So
It's a regular thing.
oh no.
It's a regular thing. His phone, his battery will die every interview.
Oh man. No,
Yeah.
of course I was super excited and slash nervous. So I thought I had everything set up, you guys. So that freaked me out. What do you mean, low battery?
Oh gosh.
but, but what do you like to do when you first board the ship? I don't know if that was your normal ritual on this past cruise because like I said, when we stepped onto that Lido, those shout outs from Edna and
V,
Veronica
that was crazy, right?
that threw me. That was like what?
That was beautiful
It was.
because seeing everybody, man, that's why I was so I think I almost went into like a mini depression. I'm one of those type of people
Oh,
when I'm so hyped and excited about something. Oh my God, I was just the meetup because I would have met Cheryl. Brown and Beachy was there, the Valdez family. It could because Danella had called me a couple of times, before she
oh,
arrived. Just because I told her, girl, I'll meet you when you get there. Let me know. I'll
right,
come down,
right.
whatever, whatever. Oh my gosh, I was so upset that I was ill. I was so upset, and that probably just made me my migraine worse.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
oh, that was so bad. Yeah, that was so bad. But I was just so excited to get up there to see, Dre, Michelle, Edna, V, and that crazy burn, and she was already up there. Because we went through with her. We took some photos
yeah,
with her and everything.
yeah.
So,
I know, and
oh
then we
my God.
lost her.
Right, right. So it was just so good to just be up there and to embrace your people. So that threw me through a big loop. I did not expect that. So usually, yeah, the guy burger thing, but I just want to eat. I don't have to have a guy's burger. So though I know they get you there. And the
Right.
last time that I was on a cruise, when I went over to the Blue Iguana, the hours were so goofy. So I didn't even
Mm,
want to go over there. I didn't even look over
right,
there. Of course, it was probably open, but I wasn't trying to be bothered with it. So I just went straight to the guy's burger line and I said, let me get up about 4 burgers. I'm sure somebody's going to want to eat a
right,
burger.
right.
And so I just got mine. Loretta's going to start distributing. So, but yeah,
They didn't
I'm,
go to
I love
waste. No.
Right. I love their fries more than I even love. And I'm a burger fan. I love cheeseburgers, but I love their French fries so
The
much.
fries were really good. The fries are really good.
Yes.
I'm not a burger eater. I mean, I don't eat red meat, but I went to see if they had a burger substitute, a veggie burger,
Right.
impossible burger, something, because they
Right.
had all this, but they didn't. I've
It's
heard other
crazy.
people. I know. I've heard other people say on other ships that they've asked and had something, but anyway, the fries were awesome.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
So I'm sure the burgers are really good, and I see why
Yes.
people are standing in that
Hmm.
long line
Yes.
to
Yep.
get a guy's
Exactly.
burger.
Hmm. Hmm. They're good.
I try to go and grab something real quick and come right back to the table since we were already, posted up at the
Hmm.
Red Frog, and I walked right into the sushi to Bonsai Sushi line, and I got that, which was it was great. I got really adventurous, like really, like I can do this. I decided to go live. So I went live and I started talking to the guy making the sushi, and and I thought, okay, I can just grab a seat real quick, eat this, and then head back out to the Lido with everybody else. Oh my gosh, the buffet line and
Yeah.
area was just so packed. I'm walking around with my little sushi and my camera. It was interesting. So anybody who was on that and saw and saw me struggling trying to find a place to stand and eat the sushi real quick, I appreciate
It's
them
too
hanging
funny.
so yeah, again, I have not experienced the Lido like that from beginning to end. Normally I go grab something to eat real quick and go to the cabin, usually
Hmm.
try and drop something off, and then
Hmm.
and then meet up for the sail away party. But
Right.
that day it was all Lido all day.
Lead up all day. Yeah, we were out there. We were out there. Yeah, that was a good blend. And some of the family members from Meet and Anwar were sitting out there
Yeah.
too, and we didn't even realize it until we went to dinner. And then I look back on the video, I'm like, that was up. And Shayla right there beside us. We didn't even know.
We
And we were
didn't
just
even know.
chatting. And we were just chatting it up. And they were our table mates for dinner. That was
Yeah,
so funny.
I know you were on Meet and Eyes live last night, and I guess
Yeah.
that was a little bit of a controversy about the
The
tables.
tables, yeah, that was
About the
hilarious.
tables. I mean, I guess I just like meeting new people. It
Yes,
was fine. We got to move around a little bit.
yeah,
Um, I don't know if you ever
it
can
was
get that.
wonderful. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I thought
we Tuesday, I think, when some of the family went to the
the
steakhouse.
house.
Yeah, yeah, I think that's when we changed and went to the table where Mika and Trab and Vern, where they were. So
hmm
yeah, we
And
got
you
to
know
hang.
what? One of the things that I really love about going to the main dining room is that you get to know the wait staff, or they get to know you.
Yes,
And we had already been there, what, just that one night before, and they had already learned our names, learned what we liked, and so when we
it's
switched tables,
beautiful.
it was still no problem for them.
It's beautiful.
I was impressed by that. They were
Yes.
still called you by name and still, remember what you like to order, like your drink order or whatever. So I thought
Mhm.
that was very impressive. I like that.
We've always had extra tip worthy staff. The room steward. We've always had that. So
Hmm
I can't complain at all about Carnival staff. I
Same.
love them.
I love the crew. I've never
Mhm.
had on any of the ships that I've been on. Um, the crew is always amazing. They work
Yeah.
so hard and
Yes.
ridiculous
Yeah.
hours, and how they learn all these people's names and
And
likes so
me.
quickly. It's amazing. I don't know how they do that.
It's a talent.
It
Definitely a
is
talent.
talent. It's a talent. It's a talent.
Mhm. Mhm. Because I
So you
wouldn't.
were
I couldn't.
in there scribbling down name, pink shirt, table number.
Right.
I wouldn't be able to do it.
Mm-mm.
Keisha saying, I love my carnival crew and staff. Yeah,
Yes.
they're
Yes.
great. They
They
really are.
are.
And they try to make it fun and join in on the fun. I had several of the crew just kind of like jump in while I was filming, and
See, you like that.
yes, I was like, that's so cute. I wasn't, gonna stick the camera in your face, but I
Right.
appreciate that you wanted to say something. Thanks.
Yes.
So did you
Yeah.
feel like you excuse me, you were vlogging the whole time, just
No,
taking pictures the whole time, or you feel like
no.
you really got to talk to not everybody, but
But I did
a
get to
lot.
sit. Yes, we did. I did a lot. I had some moments with Lanice from and Calvin from Love at First Sight. I had moments
Mhm.
with Trap and Mika. Oh my God, Wally Hustle, Trap Vision. I had
Yeah.
moments with Key, honey. You were there with me, and Pastor Kim and her daughter.
Yeah.
Man,
That
it
was a
was.
good talk, and I just happened on it late, but sorry, go
I had
ahead.
moments with that crazy Edna and V. Yeah,
And
I'm
Verna.
telling you. Yes, Sharon, with Siobhan, Kiki, definitely Vern, you and I, of course. So, I mean, yeah, we had those sit down, and I definitely had my moments with Mita Anwar. So, yeah, it was good. My moments with Shelton. When we started on one side for the workout, go to the opposite side, and we were actually on the correct side. He was getting coffee and I believe he was getting breakfast and all for Key because she was
Yeah,
still in bed the entire
I
cruise,
know.
and
I
she
know.
was amazing.
She really
So
was.
she
She
was
was a
she
trooper.
fought it like a trooper. She just fought through it and had a great time. You could see the smile on her face. And when I showed a picture last night, her
I
beautiful smile
know,
in
that
the
was
water.
so beautiful. She
Half,
looked so happy in that moment. I was
yes,
happy
Half
that
Moon
she
Cave
was
brought
feeling
it
it.
out. Our mama being, yeah, that was that's my
Aw.
people. I always love sitting and chatting with my meet and Anwar. So that was like that just sealed the night. So we all had our little, moments where we sat and we chatted. We weren't vlogging, filming, or didn't even mention or talk about it because those were our moments. And that's something that V talked about all the time. She's like, when you really get to know somebody, and it's not about the vlogging, it's not about your channel, it's about the individual. Get to know your people. You know,
Mhm,
she talked
mhm.
about on her Thursday, her live on Thursday. She talked about, certain people that, maybe didn't want to open up and didn't want to go reach out to people. And, so and they have every right not to.
Yeah, of course.
So, because everybody's not for everybody.
Right.
But I bum rushed some people because I was trying to get
Poor Zach.
stuff in my book. I did. I bum rushed some folks. Some I didn't even get to. And I was
Yeah.
bummed
Yeah.
because everybody had stuff. Everybody had plans. They couldn't stay like at the happy hour or they get dinner plans, things
Yeah.
like that. Everybody had plans, and you could respect that because it was a lot of first cruisers. You're like, I'm trying to get it and take it all in. So I didn't grab everybody, but I was trying. I was trying. I was
Yeah,
trying.
she is a whole vibe.
Yes, yes. I enjoy talking with Kayla and Marcus and Christy and Joe. So I just feel like it was so much, and it was so much going on. It was such a short cruise. I didn't get enough time with anybody. I didn't get enough time with anybody. I could have just, that could have just went on and on and on. So yeah,
Yeah,
it was just so great. It was just
I
great.
agree. It was we could have continued on a couple more
Yes.
days. I mean, I think it's
Yeah,
rude that they wanted to just kick us off
I
like that.
agree.
You know,
I agree.
we were having a good time. Why they thought it was time for us to get off, I don't
Yeah,
understand.
right, right. Like, we're not ready. Just you better take this round like one more time.
Like, no, no, this is my room.
Right. I'm on
Like,
back.
ma'am,
You know that?
not for life, ma'am, not for life. Your time is up. You must move on.
Oh my gosh.
Well, speaking of Etta being a whole vibe, I know it's something you talked about in some of your early vlogs and podcasts. But first off, you're gorgeous and you got your signature hair
Thank you,
going. You're
honey.
stylish. I'm sure you get the modeling question or reference
Yes,
all the time. So that
I
you
do.
were the photographers, hounding you on the ship.
No, they were hounding Loretta.
They were hounding Loretta
They
from
wanted
the first
individual
step. Yeah, that's
photos.
true.
Yes, they wanted, and we couldn't even get on the ship. We just literally got on the ship, and we're doing group photos. And she walks away. He's like, "I'm scared. Can you come on, go?" I said, "You're gonna take that one home." Really, can you by yourself? Come on, can you? So, and that's always the case. That's always the case.
Yeah, the sisters were, stopping the show here. The cameras were flashing, and
Oh my goodness.
you guys did great. And the brim and bourbon night. You should have seen me. I had all these hats when I was packing, trying to figure out what hat to take, and I'm like, no, 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 it's gonna be
Right,
casual. It's mostly gonna be the guys showing out with their, fedoras and stuff. And so
and
I
that's
just took
what
the
I
one that
was
was
thinking. I
squishable.
wanted to look like one of the guys. I
I
did.
just took the one I had that was squishable. I could pack easily. Next time, there needs to be some serious hat shopping in order to keep up here. You guys were
Thank you, Keisha.
yes. Loretta
That's
is
so
beautiful and just as nice and sweet as Etta is. I enjoyed them
funny.
both so much. So much. So did Loretta actually get some pictures? I think so. I think she,
Yes, yes,
yeah.
yes, she did.
I remember
Yep.
us looking at them at the what do they call that?
At the
The screen
portrait
pixels,
studio.
pixels.
Yes, the
Yeah,
pixels. Yes, yes,
yeah.
yes, yes.
There
And
were
that
there
was
were a lot to choose from, and a lot of group shots, plus
yes,
the group picture that me and Anwar got for
yes.
us, which is amazing.
And
I'm still a little bit mad that I got pushed to the front. I don't know what that's
Ooh,
about.
I don't know what that was about. I
Don't know
have
what
no
that's
idea what that
about.
was. Right, no. So looking at that photo, I don't know if anybody has paid that any attention, but I was gonna do like a side by side. That is the almost the shape of the whale tail. If you look at the elongation
No.
and how we pan out in the back,
It is. You're right. I'm not
isn't
going to
that
put it up because
crazy?
I'll let you do your thing with that. But you're right. It is.
It is.
It
No,
is.
you can show it. I didn't do anything with it. I didn't do anything. It's not my picture.
I still I gotta like put my stuff in frames, but
Look at that.
can y'all see? Am I holding
Yeah,
it? Yeah,
yeah. It
well,
goes out just like the
it's
tail.
probably figuring out. She's right.
Yeah.
She's
When
right.
I saw that, I was like, oh, we represented carnival. It's the whale tail, y'all.
Again, why did they try to kick us off like that? That's wrong.
Again. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
totally joking. I don't want anybody watching this later thinking we had any problems. We had no problems. I just
I'm
am mad
not.
that
I want
it
some
ended
phone
too
calls.
fast. It ended too fast. It ended too fast. That's all I mean. To stay a little longer.
Oh God, that's hilarious. Oh
Oh
Lord.
wow. Yeah, that did y'all notice that? I hadn't noticed that either about the whale tail. I think that's what y'all are commenting on.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Hmm. Hmm.
So did you notice any changes on Carnival since the last time you had been on?
Ooh, God, honey. Because
Oh, oh.
it was too long and because COVID happened.
Yeah.
A lot changed. Too much has changed. But I'm not mad about the muster drill. Some people were like, what the heck was that? I won't know what to do. This is true. You will not know what to do if a real live event happens. So you definitely have to, converse with the seasoned cruisers. I'm gonna tag along with you. Are you in my section? Because I'm going with you. So
Yeah.
the reason why older seasoned cruisers are happy about that is because now I will say this. My very last cruise was with Dr. E. So nothing happens like Dr. E made it happen. So on your previous muster drills, when you're standing almost link, you might as well link arms because you're side by side and you're almost in like the choir chorus setting. You're
Yeah.
definitely in unison and front to back, side to side. You're outside in that crappy weather. It's humid, hot. Folks are
Yes.
drunk, already drunk. And
Right.
it's very entertaining, but sometimes it's a
Until
little
they start
stank.
passing out. Yeah. From the
It's a little
heat.
stank.
Yeah.
So, but you have to stand there until everyone is quiet, until everyone has arrived and
Yes. That
checked
part.
in. And then they can start their 2-second muster drill. But
Yeah.
Dr. E, because he's so innovative, he was so much fun. It was ridiculous. It was super, super fun. So, but on an average, it's not fun. And you just want to get to the fun.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yes.
yeah, the muster drill, I'm glad that has changed. It seemed like they're overbooking the ships now. It's like they just want everything booked to
Full.
capacity. The
Yeah.
crowd has been I've never seen it crowded like it is now. So I think the caring part has left from that aspect of
Mm.
Carnival because it's all about money. I can say that with any travel, with Vegas,
Yeah.
any hotel, it's all about
Airlines.
what we
Everything.
can get to make up for what we lost. And you're not going to make up for what you lost. What's gone is
Right.
gone.
It's gone. Yeah.
Right. Can't get blood from a turnip. That means, that's a
Hmm.
dead thing.
Okay. Yeah. Exactly.
So, my whole thing is I do enjoy like the newer revamped ships that have
Hmm.
so many more food options.
Hmm.
I do enjoy that. That's a big change because usually you are subjected to maybe a few other places and buffet. I don't think these last two cruises I've eaten from the buffet. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey,
I
how's
did
it?
two this year. Hey, House of Eggs, how y'all doing? I don't. The only thing that I've eaten from the buffet were the desserts. I've had cakes, But other than that, I have not eaten from the buffet. I don't think. I don't think I had.
I think I had, yeah, I had breakfast um at the buffet, but and dessert. I did get some
Right,
cake.
right. So, yeah, because it's too crowded. It's
It was
just
too
too
crowded.
crowded.
It
Yeah,
was crowded. It was
yeah.
crowded. Um,
But I'm
anything
sure other
any other
stuff.
changes? Any other changes that you noticed?
Nothing that's sticking. Nothing that's sticking out. Nothing. I love how fast you go through your check-in. Ooh, I love how fast we get on the ship.
Yeah,
It
that
was
was
never like
fun.
that before. Yeah, the last two
That was
times,
fun. And
I
even though
love
I
that.
had been warned about the
The
dogs,
dogs.
I wasn't. It still wasn't what I was expecting. It was fast.
It
The
was
dogs
fast.
are just working. They,
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's a he. He just go and do his thing. But I guess I was thinking it was going to be more like the airport where you kind of walk past them in the line. I wasn't understanding that you had to put your
The
bag,
lineup. Yes.
step back. So that was a little, even though people had talked about it, and I was still not
Yeah.
expecting that. So that was a little
Yeah.
like, I don't know if I like that part. But
Just to be a
again,
fit for the
understand it's,
dog.
yeah, yeah, I understand. It's just times have changed. I get it.
Yes.
I
Yes.
get it. I
Yes.
get it.
That didn't
So
bother me though, because I know I was straight.
yeah, no, I wasn't worried about it. It was just kind of like we saw that it was a clear path to
Yes.
boarding ahead of them or past the dog. So it was like, oh wait, wait,
Yes.
wait, why are we stopping?
Stop it. Yes. Yes. Yes.
So yeah, no, I did my, and I know every meal in the dining room was not great. I've definitely had better um, food on Carnival ships before. It was a little bland.
Yeah. Yes.
So
Yes.
all the references to the spice addict, they're not wrong.
Oh my gosh. Did you see your favorite couple's short
Yes,
with this?
I happened to be at the table with them that night. So yeah,
Right. Oh my God. That was so that was so good. Oh my God,
no,
that was
I'm saying.
he was like, all right, now we talking. That was good. That was
Yes,
good.
it was fun watching their creativity on the spot there.
Yes.
It was
Yeah.
good. It was really
Yeah.
good. And they weren't wrong. They weren't wrong.
No. No.
That chicken needs a little help. So
Yeah.
I did notice that they had on the menu about if you wanted to order, I think it was three or more
Oh
entrees,
yes.
about the upcharge, which
Mm.
I don't know if that was a surprise or problem for people, but it's different. It's different. If you wanted
Yeah,
to,
it's different.
yeah, it was
But
different.
I'm not gonna do three. So
No, me either.
it didn't even did not apply.
It wasn't a problem. It was just different. It was just different. No big
Yes.
deal.
Yes.
Okay, so I know what your last cruise was, but what is your next cruise? Hint, hint, no
Well,
pressure.
I'm still praying to the heaven and the earth and the Lord and all of His people up above that I can miraculously attend group this year.
I
And
know. I
I'm
know.
like that every year.
We gotta keep hope alive. Keep
So
hope
I don't
alive.
know.
I know. I know. I
I'm
know.
claiming that. I'm claiming
Yes.
that.
And again, last night on me and I's live, when I think Edna mentioned that her groupcation 2024 is a couple weeks after
Yes.
the 2024 Meet and I group cruise, and they're going to Alaska, and I knew that, and I was like, but when
And,
Anwar's like, oh my god, like I felt that because I felt the same way, like I want to do them all.
I'm gonna check
Hey, in Alaska, and there's me going, where I want to do them all now.
Oh my
So
God.
yeah, I don't know.
Yes.
We gotta hit the lotto. I
Yes.
don't
Yes.
know. Go do a slot pool. Come on, Edna.
Yes. Look at and how you go, God. And it's
Yeah,
like, all right, I'm gonna hit you up, honey. Send me a text so I'll have your number.
she's like, all
That's so
right, all
funny.
right, all right. Yeah. So I know that, of course, in that list is Meet and I's 2024 group cruise.
House of X also has one in March.
Oh, goodness gracious. That's right. I was talking to them about that too. Sea Lake
Yes,
Journeys has one in May that was talking to them about. Like
that's so
everybody is
funny.
ready to go and
Yes,
ready to group cruise. I don't know.
yes.
You guys tell me because like I said, I hadn't had the opportunity to do a group cruise before that. Was it the same prior to the shutdown, or is it just that there's more YouTube channels? Like we're all talking
There's more
about it more. What
YouTube
do you
channels.
think? More YouTube channels.
Definitely. Yes. But what I will say this, if you're a person that likes to record or just say, I am my mama's child. When I was, I don't know, I don't even think I was a teenager. She had this Kodak camera, the one where you had to take the film out, go take it,
Yeah.
drop it off the Rite Aid.
Yes.
I kept
Yes.
that. I owned that camera. You hear me? She would put it down.
Hmm.
I picked it up. So she has photo albums and photo albums. I have photo albums and photo albums. Mind you, now I have the discs that I had transferred from like my camcorder put on
Uh-huh.
a disc. So since then, I've had those discs transferred to flash drives. So I have
Right.
tons of flash drives and full of photos and video. So this is what made me start my Memory Lane Monday. I was on Kaya TV. I was on her live, and she talked about I'm going to do a throwback Thursday or so, something. She Thursdays or Wednesdays. She talked about wanting to go back and bring back old stuff. I said, you know what, Kaya, thank you. I'm going to do the same thing. I said I'm a piggyback
Hmm.
off of that. I said, and I'm going to do Memory Lane Mondays. And that's what made me I went back to my very first cruise from 1997. That was with the Season Cruisers. I asked my sister, I said, snatch me up whatever you can find of some photos that I have,
Hmm.
because I know I only had a few.
Right.
And so I did a story time where I just posted photos in there and started it like that. So yeah, it was just me recording. It wasn't, people just taking pictures. It
Yeah.
wasn't somebody, videoing everything. So, but yeah,
Yeah.
now it's like record, record, record. Every time someone does something, you see the cameras go up. It's because that's just
Yeah.
what
The
the world we're
times.
in
Yeah.
now.
Hmm.
So, but yeah, it was just, but I just always been a person that wanted, and in school, I had photography in school, and it was just something my parents bought me, a Pentax 10 or something, an actual
Ooh.
camera. My dad had to go to buy a lens, and he's like, Lord, girl, what in the world did you have me stuck in here? Because it needed to have attachments. Then I needed a case, and then I
Yeah.
needed something to clean it, and then I needed another attachment. So I'm just, I love recording life. So, and this just called me into this, and I get a
Yeah.
kick with editing because I can relive everything again.
Yeah, that is fun. I'm finding that where I was like, oh, I didn't know I had that. I didn't know I
Yes,
recorded that. I don't remember recording that.
yes, yep.
So much to go through, and trying to get these vlogs, keeping them coming is going to be hard because
Woo!
you're. So I find myself just like watching the video, and then I'm like, oh wait, what was I trying to get from that? I don't know. I have to start over.
Right, right.
Try to rewatch it. But yeah, I've always done the picture thing. I'm like you. My mom was always, she had her Instamatic, her
Yes,
Polaroid. It was a big deal when I got a disc camera. You remember the disc when you had to take?
yes,
It wasn't the film. I had my disc. And then I upgraded to a 35 millimeter, but it was still like a point and shoot. You
right.
just drop the canister in there and go. So
Yeah,
yeah, all the pictures now is like you said, all video because we have our cameras handy
yes, yeah,
and can just capture it. So
yeah.
yeah, that's exactly how I or why I started my channel, because I
Yeah.
wanted to share those, but I didn't know it was going to be all this.
It's
I
just a
didn't know I
lot.
was going to meet all you guys. I didn't know I was gonna.
It's a lot. Can't be
Yeah,
shy.
I didn't know. I didn't know. But you know,
Yeah.
the interest in the photography, the capturing those
Yeah.
moments is not
Yeah.
denied. So
Mhm.
all right, so we have all these potential cruises out there. So you keep a cruise bag packed, or you have to start from scratch every time.
I have to start from scratch every time. I just wanted
Ooh, like,
to I just want to address Bill. Hi Bill, my dear. Hi Carmen. Thanks you guys for coming in.
oh, Carmelyn, I didn't see you. Thanks for coming in. I saw Bill. Thank
Mhm.
you. Thank you.
Yes, no, I have to start all over because my mood changes.
You said that.
And their themes, their themes changes now with the group cruise. It's like you start from scratch every time because it's a new theme for this is, and I want to go back to the rum and bourbon. Every time I would see Meet and Anwar commercial for the cruise, you would hear them talking, and you would see Anwar get in his your sexy and I'm like, so I didn't want to because I don't do like that's sexy. I not. So I wanted to
Whoa, whoa,
do.
whoa, whoa, whoa! Back up. What? Shush.
I, I don't do a lot of. So I do. Wow, that's nice. I don't do the. Oh, girl, that is so sexy. No, I do
Oh
that.
yeah,
Oh, that is really nice. Or that's
yeah,
pretty.
got
Or
it.
that's elegant. Or that's sharp. I will do some
That's right.
sharp.
Yeah.
So when I first thought of my hat, and then I said, all right, I have to snap one of Howard's shirts because it was blue with the white collar. I said, that's in my head. And I had
Hmm.
beige with the blue and the white because it's light, it's summer.
Yeah.
But it just went, but it went in my head. It didn't go in the physical. So I had to find, because I'm not like big with dark colors. I'm not like the
Mm,
blacks and the browns and burgundies, though I have those things. I'm not big on dark colors. So,
mm.
but when I saw the black, I was like, oh, this just works. And then I said, well, I want to do some pants. I don't want no dress or no skirt. I said, let me throw my shorts on. So I said, that's half as sexy. So I was
Yeah.
like, I'm put some shorts on and some heels and be comfortable with my thick old chunky heels. And I was like, yeah, yeah, this works because I can run in those, I can stand, I can dance, I can go all night in those.
It
So
worked. It worked.
yeah, that
It
that
was a
was how.
whole look. It was
Yeah,
it worked. Yes, it
thank
worked.
you. That's how I came up with that. And when you mentioned like the guys, and even Dre said that, he said, I thought everybody was going to go all out. I said, all right, I'm going to go all out from my waist up. But I wasn't trying to do too much. You
That's
know?
funny because I initially thought like everybody is gonna go all out and be really really dressed and all that, and then I think at one point, Anwar was saying like, like, don't. Sorry, you're okay, Erica. Okay, she's fine.
Good. Oh, good.
He was saying, like, basically cut, just come. If you want to
Right.
wear white but be casual, just do that. But if you want to,
Yeah, he did say that about the white. Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
and if you want to, like, just show up. It was more
Yes.
important. And so I thought, okay, well then maybe this is a more casual crowd, so I'm not gonna look for a new hat. I'm just gonna grab something that I have. But
Right.
now I think for next year,
Right. Everybody's going to come out.
everybody is gonna do it up.
Yes.
They're gonna go all out if that's what they
This
were.
is this is one thing I learned though. It's just me, my mama, my daddy. First of all, what other people do ain't none of your business. And what other people think about you,
Just do you.
I had to learn definitely ain't none of your business. Because I was told growing up, you know, pay attention, don't do this, don't do that. Don't be embarrassing your family. Definitely don't embarrass your church family. You know, don't
Right.
embarrass your work family because I worked for government for a long time. So I
Mm,
was always So I was always, and then your teachers are telling
Yeah.
you, the professors are telling you, your instructors are telling you, pay
Yeah.
attention to the surroundings. Don't
Yeah.
do this, don't do. So I had to learn. Guess what? My pastor, Bishop said, whatever people think about you ain't none of your business. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I tease one of my girlfriends, one of my best friends. I tease her all the time when because she's very social. She goes out a lot. So she calls me and she sends me photos. What do you think about this? What do you think about that? Should I? And so I work it out with a wardrobe. And she's like, well, people are, I don't know if anybody knows, my family friend would have a nickname ever since I was a child is Pumpkin, Punkin. Everybody think it's pumpkin, but it's pumpkin. My godmother gave me that name. And she'll be like, that's like, woo, you look kind of fly. You looking really sharp. She's like, Pumpkin told me where it is. And then like, oh, okay. So I'm not going to bother you. Okay. So Pumpkin said where it is. Oh, so you're fine.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So that's just one thing that I learned. What somebody else is wearing, what somebody else is decide to put on is not. And now they're like, oh, I'm a little overdressed. No, they're underdressed.
That's what you
So
were meant.
don't worry
Yeah.
about what somebody else is doing. Do what you feel and
Yeah.
be good with it. Be great with it. That's
That is good advice, Etta. That is good advice. I didn't feel underdressed, overdressed, or whatever, but
exactly. You like what you
I would have made different choices.
like. Yeah. I
But
wore what I wanted to wear.
it was, yeah, it was all good. So okay, so your bag wasn't already packed. Sorry, I see
Keisha in the
Bill's
movies.
Bill's in the chat, and he's like, when and what ship? We are talking about. Well, we're talking about the group cruise that we just went on, Meet and I's group cruise for 2023. But Keisha is inviting you to come with us for the 2024 version that is going out of California in July. Oh, she's already posting the dates and the
Yes,
trip.
get that info out.
She got it. She's on it. Thank you, Keisha. Yes, Bill is absolutely travel goals.
Oh my God, in a nutshell.
Yes, we appreciate it. So yeah, you didn't have a lot of bags. So you don't do you feel like you normally overpack, or do you
I do.
like you're just intentional? Like I know what I'm
No,
getting ready for that.
I,
No,
now mind you, I have a list
you have a list,
precisely. I'll,
but it's in your head,
like,
or you do finally write it down.
oh no, it's always written. Now it's in
Okay.
my phone. So it's
Okay.
like, because you have that early morning outfit if you have to run out and do something.
Mm-hmm.
Which I didn't really have on this one. And then you have the afternoon, especially once if you're going to go out, get off the ship,
Yeah.
you're going to go do something, you're going to have a day outfit for
Right.
that. But then you have to come back and shower. And then you
Yes.
have to have an outfit to hang out during the day. And then
Yes.
you have to dress for dinner. You have to change your clothes
Correct.
for dinner.
Correct.
So, yeah. And then sometimes after dinner, if you're a little too dressed up and you just want to just throw something real chill on because you're going to go somewhere and sit, whatever. So you need three, a
Yes.
maximum three. Sometimes it only takes two a day, but
Hmm.
you need to at least have that extra a day. So yeah, but it's never a lot that I overpack. It may be like three extra pair of shorts. I might have had like two extra pair of um, pants, and I might have had a few more dresses. Might have had
Hmm.
two more dresses that I didn't wear, something
Yeah.
like that. And maybe two shirts that I didn't wear, something like that. But it's not. I mean, I could have probably just stayed on there another day or two with my outfits, but it's
Yeah,
never
we had a couple more days worth of.
right. Right. It's
We would
not
have
the
been all right.
massive. Yeah. Yeah.
We would have been all right. Yes, I agree. I came home and opened up the suitcase and just like instantly started putting stuff in the laundry. But I was happy
Exactly.
for those things that were, just
Not.
pressed and ready to go. Because it took me a long time, all week, really, to start feeling like, oh, I'm not on vacation anymore.
I'm done.
Reality was hitting, and you're back.
Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. It was just like it happened so fast. It just happened so
It
fast.
happens so fast. So,
Yes.
in general, do you have a favorite like cruise or cabin type that you like to when you
Yeah,
cruise?
always a balcony,
You
always.
always a balcony.
Yes, ma'am.
I
Always.
Yeah, I enjoyed the balcony. I didn't sit out on it as much as I, would have liked to, but
Right.
and then again, I was off hanging out with you
Busy.
guys. It was fun.
Right.
I
You
didn't
were
miss the balcony. I
busy.
had a couple quick moments, but not like the real leisurely sit.
Yeah, I did my one night I did because the balcony kind of freaks Loretta out. So I
Yes,
didn't.
she said.
Well, not with Howard. I will spend hours during
Yeah.
the day and during the evening because he's used to it. And he comes
Mm,
out there too. So he comes out there daytime, not really much at night. If we're sitting out there drinking, chilling, something like that, he'll come out. We'll just sit and chat and enjoy the sounds. And, there's no sights. So you just
right.
enjoy the sounds. But for me, I just love sitting out there at night. It is everything that I love cruising for. So
Mm-hmm.
now that I vlog, I do my evening chat out there
Okay.
and record on the balcony. So I did one last cruise and I did one this cruise. So, which of course has not been uploaded or anything like that yet, but it's to come.
It's coming. It's coming.
It's coming.
It's
It's
coming.
coming.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
But yes, I love. I think I've only ever cruised once without a balcony. We had a ocean view. I mean,
Hmm.
because my very first, I'm telling you, I was ruined from the very first. And they say that once you go outside,
Yeah.
can't go back inside.
Right. Right. Right.
My very first, I was in. Like I told you, it was season cruisers. That we were in the aft balconies. We were at the
Hmm.
back.
Oh,
F extended, meaning your
yeah.
lounge chair goes to the not sideways, your lounge chair goes to the end of your cabin.
Yeah.
They were connecting cabins because it was a
Oh,
group. So we left them open so we could because there was a bar set up in the end cabin, which was Mrs. Wade's room. They had
uh-huh.
the alcohol and the treats. So and they had the extended one that went around,
Hmm.
so it's like, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like,
You
okay,
can't go back from that.
no, Lord, no. We haven't been on extended since because we love mid,
Mm.
and you felt nothing. And we were probably on the eighth, I'm guessing, or so. I don't know,
Somewhere
but
in
yeah,
there.
yeah. So, um, yeah, I've only gone inside once. I stay outside, and I haven't
Stay
cruised
outside.
enough because Howard is a avid traveler. So
Yeah.
we've done all inclusives and things like that, which I love.
Love.
Yeah, we've done Vegas way too many times.
Oh, I love Vegas. I love
Yeah.
Vegas.
So yeah, they on punishment now anyway because that last time they just try to just. And the lady so funny that worked at the Paris Hotel, she told us, she's like, they're just trying to get that money back that they lost 3 years ago. She's like,
Yeah.
I've been here 30 years. And
Never.
I can
Yeah.
see that it's not going to work. And they're still trying to upcharge everything. They're just gouging. And they
Yeah.
can because they tell people if you want to see the pretty view of the strip, then you have to pay this for this room. And they're paying it because they've never had that experience.
Right.
We're not
Right.
doing
But
that.
meanwhile, previously, they were almost giving the rooms away. It was,
I want you to have the view. But
yeah,
now they're like, I
exactly.
want you to have the view. Do you want you to have the view? I'm like, no. Thanks.
Not at that price, I don't know.
No, no, no. So
Funny. Well, we were talking about all the upcoming cruises. So, but do you have a dream cruise? Like, you know,
yes, that dream cruise that's taken me to Mykonos, Athens, and
mm,
what's that other
uh, Santorini.
Santorini?
Yeah,
Yes, that one in Greece. That would be that one.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
wonderful.
watching um Terry and Addie, or Addie and Terry, how did it go? Oh my
Mhm.
God, they're now there, or they were there for
Yeah,
his
yeah.
birthday.
Hmm.
So they do beautiful cruises. They do amazing. travel. So yeah.
Well, you know, you got to keep this travel thing going. You'll get
Yes.
there. You'll get there.
Yes.
And
Yes.
on
Yes.
platinum status or diamond or whatever it is.
I'm telling you, it's coming. It's coming.
So overall, do you have a favorite moment from the Meet and I group cruise that just made you think, man, I'm so glad I did this. I didn't miss it. Um, I know there were so many amazing moments,
It
but
was so many. It was so many. Um,
yeah,
I can't relish it all. It was so. It was so many. I mean, it's a lot. My times, my little chats with meeting Anwar. You and I had a moment on the balcony, seeing the fact that it was Loretta and I, our very first time ever, just
yeah,
she and I on a trip. Period. We've done cruises, we've done
right.
Vegas, we've done stuff, but just
Hmm.
she and I. So I had. It's so funny watching Shelton take care of Key. I caught him in his moments. He wasn't, by himself because he was, doing some work or talking, or like he was working while he was
Yeah,
taking care of her, while he was
work
getting his
hard.
thing done on a group cruise. So
Right.
it was. Miranda came up and prayed for me. That was something else. She
Oh
came up and
wow.
prayed for me at the hotel, and it was crazy. Your patch, God, that thing. I don't even know what was going on with that, but I slept like a baby. You gave me that thing.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
It was a lot because I had when I sat with Edna and V, when I saw Dre, Michelle, it was just crazy. It was just, girl. I'm like,
It was a lot. It was a lot of really special and meaningful moments with so many people. And
I
for
never,
me,
and I really never thought about it, but it was just a lot. It was a lot.
it was a lot. And I think I said that a few times where I was, I feel like I'm new to the group, right? Like you guys have been talking and supporting and bonding with each other, even though it's been virtual for a long time now. And so just to see
It was
your reactions to each other was so much more intense. Not that I wasn't happy to meet anybody, but it's like y'all had been through some stuff together already. And
crazy.
I was happy to witness that and just have a little touch of that from the people that I did virtual hugs. Yeah,
It
from
was a lot.
it was a
I mean,
lot.
I could just go on and on. Vern, Rod, Kiki, Siobhan, the Griffins, Kayla and Marcus. Oh my God, everybody. And it was so crazy because we were sitting at the table with Anwar's
It's real.
family.
It's real.
They
You're right. It's
were
real.
crazy. They were so natural, like my family. It was just so easy. It
It
was
was.
so, I was happy that Nikki made it over because at one point, remember, Vern thought she had made it.
Yeah.
Just crazy. It was just a lot. It was just a lot. It was
Yeah.
everybody. It was everybody. It was everybody. Loretta and I even had the moment we changed tables, we could sit and talk with Lanice and Calvin. I find out his mother now lives where my bloodline family is lived. The town is only
Oh
2 seconds
wow.
short. Like how you find that teeny town, and that's where my family lives. And I found them on Facebook. Now, mind you, it's cousins, but their kids
Still.
also
Yeah.
were on Facebook, and we found them, and they live in that small little city. And Calvin was raised here in Maryland. So it's just crazy.
Wow.
It's just so crazy.
Wow.
It was- It's just I just felt like I had connections with so many,
Yeah.
with everybody, and it was just
With everybody,
and
everybody
yes,
was so genuinely happy to see each other, hug each other in person,
yes,
and felt like it felt like
yeah,
you had been doing that, like you do it every time, do it all the time.
yes.
Just
I
seeing
was
it consistently.
reunited with the Wilsons. I mean, because we met them back in October when Meet and NY came up. So it was just like I'm just here with my family. It was like the family reunion
Yeah.
of your distant relatives, ones that kids that had kids, ones you just never
Yes.
met.
Yeah.
It just was very, very, very natural. It was very natural.
I agree. I
It was
agree.
very easy. Yeah.
Well, I did. I definitely didn't mean to get the tears going.
I
So
know it was going to
we
get
got
there.
we got. I mean, Vern is not here. We know she met her cousin, y'all. She met her cousin.
Child, right.
She met a
That
whole
whole
cousin.
connection. And
So we experienced it.
the way we hung at the airport afterwards was so ridiculous. I know
Yeah.
Trev talked about it. I think we hugged and said bye 27 times.
Oh,
Do we? Because we just kept sitting and talking, just kept
yeah,
staying, just kept
yeah.
like it can't end. It can't. But I was already there, which is why I chose the song that I chose in one of my shorts and one of my posts because I was there before we even left. I was in that as it
Hmm.
was
Hmm.
happening. I
Yeah,
was I was in that. Like
yeah.
I'm gonna miss everybody. So, and it's not like I don't have a ton of family here myself that I see all the time. It was just like, yes, it's different now. It was just like I was so glad to have
Yeah.
finally be able to physically touch my family. It's
Yeah,
crazy. It
it,
was
it
crazy.
for sure is different. Hey,
It was
Sharon, how are
crazy.
you? Thanks for coming in.
Hey, girl. She
Yeah,
had to
it
come in
was.
on that part.
And I did.
Ooh,
It's so funny. Like now, we were talking about this before, where we're trying to get the vlogs out, and I thought it was going to be very systematic and do them in order as they happen. And I have to say that meeting Sharon and Mike
ooh,
the day before was so amazing and so fun, and we just
I'm
had a
telling you.
great time together in Miami, and I got to get that out too, because
Yes,
it was all all of those beginning, very
yes.
first introductions. You just instantly felt comfortable with people and hanging out with people. I don't know Miami. I mean, I've been through Miami, but not hanging. Sure, I'll go hop in a Uber with two people that I just met. I don't know.
I know.
It
I'm
didn't feel like
telling you.
that at all. It
It
felt like
did.
we were we we felt like I'll see you next weekend. Like we do this
I'm
all the
telling
time.
you.
Yeah.
And on the ship, my moment with Sharon, it's just it will go on and on. I had my moments with it felt like everybody. My moment with Sharon was breathtaking. So yeah, that's why it's so hard. That's why I'm slow with these vlogs. Or like I said, I know I need to get them out because it is emotional and emotions are exhausting. So it's taking a lot to it's taking a lot to go through. It's taking a lot to go through.
It has taken a lot to go through.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna end this with one last, not even a question. This is something for us to laugh about on the end here. We I said I had met Edna before, and I was that was great and hanging out. And we all know that her bar crawls are legendary. They are. And so one of the funniest, happiest memories I am going to take away from this trip is the bar crawl, or during the bar crawl when we saw the four and hit the floor. and stayed down there for I don't know how long. And then finally yelled at us and said, "Why y'all still on the floor?" I don't
Come
know,
on.
but it was safe down there.
I wanted to make sure y'all knew that it
And
wasn't the.
we felt safe.
Oh God, yes, we felt safe down
We
there.
felt safe down there, and we were still having a good time.
Oh my God, let me tell you. And Mike was my hang partner
We
in
didn't stay on
what was the sports bar?
the sports bar. We just stayed down there for like 20 minutes.
It was
We did. We were not falling
everything.
for those tricks. We were not getting up too early. I had already
He's
had too many shots,
still on
more
the
than I
floor.
thought I was going to have. I was staying on the floor.
I'm telling you, I lived on
I
that
was staying on
floor.
the floor.
I was not moving.
No, we were not moving.
That was
We hit,
everything.
we hit the floor.
That was so
Hey,
much fun.
Vern.
Hey, girl.
No worries, no worries.
Woo.
Thanks for joining us.
Yes, indeed. Full hit the floor.
We stayed down there.
Oh, gosh.
It
And
was,
that's funny
it
that you mentioned that.
was
There was the one time where Meat had the card and she picked that four. Her eyes told me, don't even wait for her to say four. Me said, four. And I'm telling you, in my intro, because I always do an intro for my vlogs when it's a seasonal cruise. In my intro, meat is a part of that with that damn card saying four. Honey, when we hit that floor, Trap looked like, well, what in the world? And that's the moment we were like, when you come, I'm not coming up, you getting up.
Oh yeah,
That was so good.
that was so good. So
That was so good.
thank
Yes.
you to Edna for the bar crawl,
Yes,
and
thank you, Edna. That was
even thank you
everything.
for having us on the floor. Thank you
Oh,
again to Meet and I for putting
yes.
together this incredible group cruise.
Yes.
Um, I'm already looking forward to 2024.
Yes. Yes.
And keeping the good times going. So thank
Yeah.
you so much, Etta, for doing this.
Thank you,
Now I can
honey.
talk to you. Now I can talk to you during the week because
Right.
I didn't spoil anything during the interview.
Thank you so much. Thank y'all for coming in here. Thank you,
Absolutely.
Alyssa. Alisa. So funny.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you guys so much for joining us. I appreciate it so much. I'm debating on whether or not to go live tomorrow. Tomorrow is my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday. Oh my gosh.
So I don't know. I don't know. Y'all celebrate your birthdays on YouTube? I don't know.
No, but some do. You're
Yeah.
sharing the day with my grandmother, my beautiful, wonderful grandmother,
Um,
and my BFF sister cousin Nadine. They are my one of my two of my favorite people.
oh, yeah.
So
So anyway, I'm glad we got to have a good chat, a little
yes,
some
thank
laughs,
you.
some tears today.
Oh my God.
But it was all good. Oh, thank you guys for the happy birthdays. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Um, Sharon says she had an unboxing party for her birthday.
That's
I
right.
no, tomorrow is my birthday, Keisha, and I normally do the Monday live, but I don't
Yeah,
think
you
I made
should.
it.
You
I
should.
should.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
should.
absolutely. Yeah, you should.
All
It's
right. All right. Well, then maybe
Monday.
I will
It's your
see you
birthday.
all. It's your birthday. It's your
Yeah,
birthday. I'm gonna party like it's my
it's your birthday.
birthday. Um, I am going to continue doing the Look Who's Cruising now because everybody's been so great and wanting to come and talk. So I will
Good.
be posting about the next guest that will be on next Saturday. So
All right.
you guys be on the lookout for that, and I hope you can join in again. But thank you, everybody. I had fun. I hope you had fun, Etta.
I did. I
Good,
did.
good,
I
good,
had
good,
a great time. Even the
good.
tears, they're tears of joy. So
We needed to get that out.
yes, yes.
Oh, you have some fun clips. Okay, well, you know we'll be
Yes.
watching. We'll be watching.
Hi, Miss Jenny.
Hi, Janice. Thanks so much for coming in. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. All right, you guys, go have a great Sunday.
Have a wonderful week,
Have
everybody.
enjoy. See you later.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks, Carmelyn.